All right, what up? Peace, peace, peace. Just want to come back with a quick video, man. I saw, because I try to be an open book on here, man. As scripture say, not with too much of everything, but um, what you call them, just being not with too much everything, but still confessing your faults to one another, confessing my faults, man. Because this is something I got to work on too, man. And that's getting sound sleep, man. And even how I eat, moderate, just things in moderation, man. Because because I was actually up, like I mentioned earlier, I was watching Dead Post Society, just doing a lot of stuff. Usually, it is too when I'm on my phone and stuff like that, or when I'm watching, like, on my phone, on my tablet, something like that. But that's not really good to do, man. But I'm gonna read this too, man, because this Ecclesiastes chapter, what's this chapter 31 and verse 20 says, "Sound sleep cometh from moderate eating. He that rises early, and his wits are with him. But the pain of watching and a choler and the pangs of a belly are with an unsatiable man." So yeah, it's going to like gluttony and stuff like that too, which I struggle with sometimes as well. But this is more. I just want to go into sound sleep in moderation, man, because usually like I'm what's word I was looking for. Usually, I do it. Sometimes I'm good with that. Sometimes I'm good, and sometimes I'm not. Because usually when I'm like, when I have my phone and a tablet, I usually go to I'm really usually sometimes up all night. It keeps me up all night. But when I don't, uh, on not only that I get better sleep, and it's all about having that balance, doing things in decent order and moderation. Somebody need to work on, man, because I talk about the youth right now, because the youth I'm on, they like doing. They overdo, like, dopamine, like, especially youth out here. That's why they just, like, because even my day they said it was kind of bad, but now it's so 100 times worse now, man. This, like, shoot, even now, like, you can't even have a conversation with anybody, like, without, like, shoot, you could try to have a conversation, but with somebody, even like you're on the phone, it'll be actually kind of, because we're not in the eye to eye era anymore, that time period anymore, like actually looking and talking to somebody. We're not in that time period, because even I was growing up, we was in that still, but now it's just like, it's just crazy. But yeah, I still struggle with that too, because I'm not going to be a hypocrite, because I still struggle with that, because I say to sometimes the students I work with, youth in general, or just younger people, and sometimes other people in general, that's so bad for you, but I still struggle with it, man, because but actually, man, this kind of brings me back to because it's not healthy. Because actually, there's actually, I was watching a YouTube video. There's actually a lot of benefits on waking up early, man. It is. Actually, a few weeks ago, man, I woke up like some 3 something in the morning, around that time. It was, I got up early for it, and it felt actually good. I didn't go. I just went to sleep a little early. Went to bed a little early. Woke up like 3 some more. Just took a shower. Like woke up 3 or 4 more. Woke up and got my day started. Started reading some scriptures. Then and my day actually went well. It kicked in at the latter end. It was like a Tuesday, like a few weeks ago. It had to be like a either last. It was either last month or a few weeks. Yeah, either last month. But it started kicking in towards the end of the day. That's when it started kicking in. I was like, all right, cool. But actually, I felt great. That's just, so there's a lot of benefits of like waking up doing really early, and I need to start even doing that. Because actually, I was talking to a sister. She even like on the weekends. She has like on Saturday. She said, listen, I go to bed on early Saturday to get like around 8 to get me ready for Sunday. That gets me ready, like gets my mom ready for waking up early for Sunday, and later on. I mean, not for Sunday, but for Monday, that helps me just getting mentally prepared. I was like, yeah, that's actually a good idea. That's actually, sometimes depends on, usually not every weekend, but sometimes, that can actually be helpful. But now I'm read this again, though. It says, Ecclesiastes chapter 30, 31 verse 20. It says, sound sleep cometh of moderate eating. He that rises early, his wits are with him. See that he that rises early, his wits are with him. But the pain of watching and the choler and the pangs of the belly are with an unsatiable man. So yeah, man. So, but I really want to go into that, man, because actually it brings me a lot. Still, that's why I even go. It brings me back to my remembrance how I was brought up. Still, even because that's why I'm kind of glad. I talked about this with even my brother all the time. I'm kind of glad that the time period that I grew up in, like, that time period I grew up in, because even the generations before me said that we was in bad, but now it's even heightened. Now it's even like with the this everything, just going outside and having that balance and being active and things, stuff like that. Now that's not even like hardly even there, man. I talk to some of my students now. They just majority of them say TikTok, Instagram, and sleeping, man. But that's another thing. But but now, man, even that, man, because I grew up with, like, we we still had that balance though, with those old school core values of balance, man. Um because, man, I remember being over my cousin's house. Me and my brother would be over my cousin's house. We'd be playing Madden or playing the game or stuff like that. But then my aunt would be like, "All right, y'all, time to take a nap. All right, go outside." We had that balance. Even a lot of people in my age range, a lot of people in my era, they didn't even kind of have that to a degree. Some of them did, but we still had, and especially in my family, we still had those old school, like, core values. But having that balance. Um. But I'm not saying there's probably others that did too as well. There's mostly that did have that as well, because it was a mixture. Because I grew up in the time period of, like, the beginning of the internet, just when it started, man. I was crazy because I was just thinking, not to go too off on a tangent a little bit, but people don't even know, especially, like, the youth nowadays and early younger people don't even know today that YouTube, stuff like that. For YouTube, bro, YouTube used to have a time limit. I was just thinking about this morning. It's crazy that YouTube used to have a time limit. Now you could you could watch movies here on YouTube, documentaries, whole albums on here. Bro, I could watch like full 3 hour, 4 hour, not 4 hour, but 2 hour classes on here. Learn all types of stuff on YouTube and stuff like that. But YouTube people, I grew up in time. I remember when YouTube had a time limit. You couldn't have it you can be on YouTube for so long. It only had to be like 3 to 5 minutes. I remember that. And you actually had to get the camera. You actually to get to upload it. Now it's just like, but that's all, like, things like speeding up. But I had to say, man, still I had that that balance, like, especially growing up. Like, we would go outside. I mean, we would play, man, stuff like that. We play the game. We play all the shoot. I play my NFL Street. What you call them? Madden. The NBA Live, and the Kingdom Hearts and Def Jam Vendetta. I'm trying to naming the games that stuck out to me as that I used to play when I was younger, like new Sly Cooper, all the different video games, Crash Bandicoot. I'm just naming. My bad, I'm just going down memory lane, but still, we still had that. That all right, my mom or my aunt or sometimes be at my pop house. Like, all right, you can't. All right, turn that off. Tom, sit here, let's talk. Or sometimes even read a little bit. Or sometimes go outside, do this and that. Man, it can be that too much dopamine, man. Even that's why I'm glad that I was raised like that. But now, even as an adult, we get to adults at some point, like, okay, I got a little liberty now. I'm an adult. I could be up all night, and I could be, like, on this and that, and, like, I struggle with that dopamine too. So not like, that's why I'm glad I got off social media. I mean, I'm on YouTube and Discord pretty much for the most part, but that's really all, like, I'm really going, like, building with brothers, talking about the word and history and whatnot. That's what I'm really on. But, like, as far as, like, social media, I'm very glad I took a hiatus off of it. I'm kind of on it here and there, but it's actually good because it's kind of taking me back to a little bit to where I grew up. But without that, man, it's actually, I'm telling you, it'll actually be more peaceful if you get off of that stuff and take a hiatus off of it. But I just struggle with being on my phone a lot, and the dopamine. I still struggle with being on my phone. That's sometimes I really struggle with. Even though I've been, like, watching classes, be doing stuff on other things on here. Sometimes I'm looking at nonsense and folly. I'm not gonna lie. I'm looking at that stuff sometimes too. I got might watch that too, but it's just like get that balance and actually get off. That will actually be more beneficial. But I say that to say, man, because I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh my gosh, I got. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say too. I remember, man, being growing up, man. I couldn't wake up, like, now, like, I couldn't wake up in the first day. And so I'm glad my parents did that too. Like, I couldn't wake up. I used to get in trouble. I used to have to sneak, wake up, play PS2, play the PlayStation, man. I used to I used to have to turn it down and whatnot, even though sometimes my mom could hear it, but she said, no, that shouldn't be the first thing you do when you wake up, man. Nowadays, youth nowadays, that's all they do, man. I talk to my students, man, they just, sometimes they be up all night watching their Netflix shows and, on PS4, PS5 live and on streaming and whatnot. On that, don't get me wrong, too, I don't want to be a hypocrite because I struggle with that being up all night too on that, like, on my phone and on the tablet sometimes, but now, but it's actually more beneficial, like, like doing this word says, it says sound sleep comes from moderate eating. He that rises early and his wits are with him. That's really what I want to focus on. But the pain of watching and the troller and the pangs of belly are with an unsatiable man. So yeah, man, it's good having that balance and that moderation, man, because man, I didn't wake up. I didn't go to bed something last night till like 3 something. Man, I was like, man, I'm still tired, man. It's like kind of throws off your day, man. But wait, there's a lot of benefits of waking up early. Something I need to do. It doesn't even have to be sometimes 5 in the morning, which I should try more like 5 in the morning. Besides like for like work or something like that, 5 or 6 or wake up like around 7 or something. Or, shoot, man, I don't like me when I wake up like around. Like, I don't like waking up around 10 and 11. It was a time period, like, especially last year, I was doing that. But, now I've kind of gotten better at it. But sometimes when I do, I was like, oh, man, my day, like, so much I could have done, that's why the Most High, like, commands us to, like, work and be busy, man. Don't be idle. Being idle, man, that's what leads to that. Actually, let me grab that right quick. Because, yeah. Where's that? Hold on. It's in Sirach. It's still in Sirach. It's in second address, but I want it in Sirach. Yeah. Yep, here it is. Yep. Ecclesiastes chapter 33 and verse 27. Send him to labor, for he not idle. For idleness teaches much evil. Yeah, that's why in the world they get in the saying that the idle mind is devil's playground. Pretty much, it comes from that. It comes from this, man. Shoot, it's actually come from here. It all comes like tying into like the popular sayings like I go into. It all comes from the scriptures. But I want to read this again. Ecclesiastes, also in Sirach chapter 20. Chapter 33 and 27. Send him to labor that he be not idle, for idleness teaches much evil, man. So that's why the problem, man, too. Like like Jeremiah 14 says, man, a lot of our people like to wander, man. That's why you see all these young brothers out here, young boys, as we say in Philly, like out here on the corner, like with the shicey masks on and all black on and this and that, man, because they idle, man. So and that leads to what? Evil. That leads to wickedness. That's why they out here killing one another, doing stuff like, because they're idle, not involved with anything, man. They're not involved in programs or or sports or chess club or debate clubs or coding or this or that, man. And a lot of these brothers, our people are salt of the earth. A lot of it, we are really the greatest people on earth. We're really the smartest people on earth. We're very gifted, man. So, shoot, that's why I'm not involved in that stuff. That's why I know my parents made me get involved in things when I was younger. They signed up for something, even something I didn't want to do. I still did it, So, yeah, man, that's what's kind of because idleness teaches much evil, man. So, let me get this last one too, man, because second Ezra 16, real quick, man. But yeah, man, just all again that moderation, sound sleep, yeah, man, that sound sleep and doing things decently in order, getting things, not being up all night, man, because that's not good, man. I need to stop even doing that, man, because like going to bed like around 12 or something like that. I mean, even when it's crazy now, like like Paul says, I'm not bad for the tangent, y'all, but I'm just really going off, really had to just going on because things is just popping in mind right now, but like that's why really Paul says, as a child I spake as a child, because now growing up, man, we used to love being up all night, man, especially on breaks or just the weekends, something like that. We be up like deep watching cartoons, playing the game, especially the sleepovers over your cousins or sometimes friends' house. But most majority of sleep when I sleep over was over my cousin's family's house. But we used to love that. But now, like growing up, I mean, being like an adult now it's just it's good, but it's like now it's just like it's not as cracked up as it is to be, man. Because now like working now, like having like getting up going to work now, it's kind of kind of different now. It's like, all right, man, I kind of wish I didn't stay up all night. I mean, sometimes some nights it's like it's worth it, but sometimes it's not. Like, all right, man, I really shoot. I was actually little story, man. I was with my aunt at a Sixers game. We went to the Sixers game a few weeks ago. We left early, man, because we was just tired, man. So it was just like, and I was there. I was like, okay, and I'm an adult now, but it's like I went to the game, but it's just like, shoot, I'm tired. Like, I'm kind of even too young to be tired. But I was tired. I was like, shoot, I gotta get up early. Man. I can't be up all night out. That's why the scriptures say, like, don't be a party animal. Like, taking too much of pleasure and good cheer. That's what that's going into, being a party animal. So, but my bad, y'all. Keep ranting and raving, but I was really want to go go into this. But second address, let's see here. Where's that? Hold on. It's somewhere idle. Ba 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 ba. Where's it at? Where's it at? I think it's on the second. It's on the hold on. Okay, I can't find it. Yeah, I remember it being on 16. Wait, I can find it. Let's see. Okay, where is it at? I remember it being on here. Okay, if I can't find that, I ain't gonna trip about it though. Yeah, it is. Second Ezra chapter 16, verse 68. For behold, the burning wrath of the great multitudes kindle all over you, and they shall be taken away certain of you, and feed you, being idle with offering things being idle with things offered unto idols. See that? And that lines up with Sirach too. Like, being idle can lead to evil, pretty much. See that it says being idle with things offered up to idols. So when you idle, that leads up to evil. So this offering things to idol, idolatry, sin, wickedness, transgression, man. That's what being idle can do, man. Leading up, man. So that's what it leads up to, man. So yeah, man. So always try to you gotta be better at keeping busy, having things, to do. That's why I try to stand in scriptures as much as I can and handle other things too. I gotta get back into going back to getting the hobbies, going back to playing chess, like, getting back into chess or getting the other things too, man. I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna be an open book, man. I just, like scriptures say, confess your faults to one another, man. But I mean, I've had this video too long, man. I don't, but yeah, I just really figured this is a really good testimony, good thing to, go into. So peace.